typical day on the job. Busy. We're dealing with a lot of students that ask the same question over and over and over and over again, 200 or 300 times.
What type of questions are those?
Am I going to the health center? Am I going back to campus?
And you always give the same answer, right?
Yes. I'm hoping they will catch on quickly, but usually you have to answer that same question at least 10 or 12 times to each student.
Okay, so how many
When
loops?
you're talking to students, they got earphones on, they got one plug in, one plug out or whatever. They're always multitasking or doing something.
Yeah.
So you gotta repeat yourself several times.
Okay. So how many loops do you do around from Science Library to Patroon Creek?
I do 5 trips before I switch over to Western Avenue at
Okay,
night.
so you work at Western. And what
Because-
bus is that? That's the...
That's the alumni bus.
Oh, okay.
Big one. Because the health center closes at 4:30, 5 o'clock. There's no need of running it any longer than that, right?
Yeah. Okay, so how is working that bus route different than this one?
So it gives you a change of pace of not doing the same thing over and over and over again. But it's a bigger bus with a lot more students.
Okay. So what time does your day start, typically, like your shift, and what time does it end?
My shift starts at 1 and ends at 9:30.
Okay. So how do you feel about the health center being off campus? Do you think it's, I mean, you know, obviously that's your job to take students there, but if you were a student, how would you feel about the health center being off campus?
It's about the same distance from one side of campus to the other side of campus. So I don't see a big problem with it.
Okay.
The problem would come in when if we had it on campus and the student would have to go to Bone and Joint Center, we still have to go off campus because we don't have a Bone and Joint Center on campus.
Okay.
And if we go to off campus with the health center, you could do both on the way instead of making two separate deliveries.
Okay.